Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dream Daddy. Last we left off, I was flirting with people at the bar, apparently. Man, this guy's mysterious. And cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? I wonder. My daughter kicked me out of this. Not like forever. She is having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? I guess I am. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Hi.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Oh.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who is that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Lore.
Huh.
So, are we doing this or what? What?
Hey.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. So here's the thing. I don't know much about this game. I know a couple of things, but generally speaking, I find, especially in dating sims, that any character that is offering you the chance to immediately hop into bed with them often, I hate to say it this way, but often, quote-unquote, respects you less for having done so and is unlikely to want to pursue the emotional relationship with you, both just in how these games are coded. I think of, like, for example, in Zevran in Dragon Age, this is not a dating sim, but, you know, whatever. There's an option where he offers something early and you get to pull a Bennett and Darcy situation where, you know, it's like, I don't want to accept this until you mean it kind of situation. So, generally speaking, personally, I'm not the sort of person to immediately hop into bed on the first night, although, again, to each their own, if that's what you enjoy. But I would like to play the long game. So, no, thank you. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. Yeah, he sounded like he approved of that. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plop my shoes on the couch. What the fuck, Lindsay? Anyway, I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Well, we may as well go to the gym. I mean, why not catch up with our old friend? Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. Dear God, I know that feeling. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Oh, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. I will say that I do like early morning, like being out there first thing in the morning. My sleep schedule, the way that it is, does not allow for that very often, but if you can ever get out there at like 6 or 7 in the morning and do so at a leisurely pace, it is very calm, usually.
Oh.
Why are you saying it like that? Can you please not pick up the habit of Mr. Moans in your ear? Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to kick some butt? Yeah, mine. Help! Gotta stay posy, dude. I'm here to party.
Hey!
That's the spirit, my dude.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them?
Oh.
Would you stop?! He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent pace to be. Walking. So, I know we are on treadmills.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And those over there are ellipticals.
Oh.
Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs. You ignorant fuck.
Dude!
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine once I thought was... I think I would... Wow. I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Let's see. All of these are good answers. I like all of them. Using a medieval torture device. Or training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong he could crush people's skulls with them?
Bro!
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out.
Oh.
Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. Wow, that was apparently really sexy to him. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years? And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing?
Oh.
Oh, I coach my twins' softball team. Could you please, again, what is it with the fucking moans in this game? Why are all of these characters coded with moaning and casual conversation? I didn't turn him on that much with the thigh-crushing thing, did I? That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? You know, I mean, I like all of these answers for different reasons, but I'm gonna go with, I love learning. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, sucking up all that intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens. Mostly those things. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. Oh my god. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Alright, I'm gonna take a second here, and I'm gonna tell you guys that if you ever get to the point where you are being overwhelmed in your workout, you need to not push yourself too far, especially if you are just getting into the routine for the first time or for the first time in a while. You need to make sure that you approach it in a way that your body can acclimate to it. Otherwise, if you push yourself too far, you can do some damage to yourself or you can make it not fun. or at the very least, you can emotionally scar yourself so that you never want to go back, which is very antithetical to starting a workout routine. Listen to this fat bitch educate you guys on how to work out. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Okay, that's tonal whiplash. No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it. No, you don't need to do it too. Again, do it at your pace. Do what works for you. Don't try to match what someone else is doing, especially if they are further along on their workout routine than you are. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better? You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from the fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Hey.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Hey.
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well.
Hey.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never... Well... I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts!
Nice.
Nice? Nice? Craig, nice? Nice. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I am fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me the shaker full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this, everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. I know that feel, bruh. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes! I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and I approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of a classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucien, Don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega.
Ah.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We are not cool. The audio quality for him sounds a little bit different. You must be Lore. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Knowing me, I would absolutely get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise.
Oh.
The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down.
Ah.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. I'll let the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Huh?
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
Both. You don't know? You don't know who you teach? You know, budget cuts. Right.
Ah.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem. Mr. Vega, please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Well, I'm not gonna say she's fine, because that's clearly not true if her grades are slipping in school. The best that I can offer is that we did just move. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road...
I don't know.
That was actually an appropriate voice clip. Good job, game. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? They ever catch that rye? Oh, come on, Lore! Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I love that we hear her before we see her. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So, you talked about Mario Batali the entire time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go hit the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. Oh, Lore, honey. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Great dismount there. And you know what? That is a perfect place to call it for this installment of Let's Play Dream Daddy. But I hope that you enjoyed this little tour through exercise and this exercise in futility! I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, no, don't. This is, at least, okay, I will say this, at least Laura is reaching out to talk with her kid, his kid, sorry, oh jeez, too much of a self-insert there, talking about his kid, gosh, anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that point, because why not end this whole mess on awkward, yeah, good job, hope to see you next time!